is Abel, and we are Mrs. Brown's third grade class. We are the host for December Awards Assembly.
I'm Millie. I want to tell you about our Bright Futures Blue Barrel collection for this month. This month we are collecting classroom snacks like granola bars, Cheez-Its, pretzels, and animal crackers. We like individual packages but can also use bulk packages. All your donations will stay here at HES.
Hi, I'm Lyrics. Our first awards are the Wildcats of the Month and our Service Above Self. The Wildcat of the Month is given to 2 students in 1st, 2nd, and 3rd grade. The Service Above Self award goes to a 3rd grader who gives back in some way. Here's our counselor, Mr. Gravers, to present these awards.
Thanks, guys. So the first award that we'll start with is our Service Above Self, and this is sponsored by our Rotary Club, so we always appreciate their support. So our 3rd grade Service Above Self student for the month of December is Connor Boyd. Congratulations to Connor for the Service Above Self. Our next awards are our Wildcats of the Month Award, which are sponsored once again by our Harrisonville Police Department, and we love their continued support for that program. So we'll start with our 1st graders, and our 2 1st grade Wildcats of the Month are Talon Vassar and Layla Reynolds. Our 2nd grade Wildcats of the Month are Rory Barnes and Johnny Guzman. And finally, our 3rd grade Wildcats of the Month are Corbin Huff and Jack O'Connell. So congratulations to all of our Wildcats of the Month winners. And finally, Mrs. Sumner and I always try to select a counseling class that we feel shows collaboration and kindness and teamwork and really shows that they're following directions and doing the best, being the best Wildcats they can be. So for this month, the class that I selected as the counseling class is Mrs. Brown's 3rd grade class for their ability to follow directions and to be calm and to get along with each other in a special activity that we did. So congratulations to that class.
Hi, I'm Aria. This week we started the Major Saber fundraiser, which helps our school and the Harrisonville Public School Foundation. The cards are $15 and include a lot of local restaurant offers. If you want to buy one, all students in the grade through kindergarten and 5th grade are selling them. The fundraiser ends on January 22nd.
I'm Jackson. Next up, our Character Trait Award winners. The Character Trait Awards are given to 2 students chosen by their classroom teacher who have exhibited self-control during the month of December. Here's our assistant principal, Ms. Schwab.
Hi guys, I'm now here to introduce the character traits of the month. Hope Arnold, Levi Walton, Lily Roberts, Eli Long, Nolan Hartzell, Maggie Love, Ryan Schooler, Callie Frost, Evelyn Roach, Boston Bauer, Kyson Schleem, Leo Dew, Rowan Terwilliger, Jackson Taylor, Jolene Williams, Lee Lieber, Noel Bevan, Benjamin Leddington, Ridley Gentry, Allison Lawless, Titan Chastain, Adeline Burkett, Butch Heineman, Dayla Huff, Finnegan Parkhurst, Aurelio Ramirez, Gage Butler, Brinley Banks, Jackson Clifford, Teller Linville, Catherine McCain, Miles Cummings, Jade Hendren, Lily Thomas, Dominic Parliament, Charlotte Waller, Cooper Frazier, Phoebe Hogan, Eddie Izaguirre, Mila Barrett, Abigail Rose, Carson Cantrell, Riley Lucero, Macy Wood, Dallas Alley, and Eva Claxton. Awesome job!
I'm Alyssa, and I want to let you know that there is a PTO meeting on Thursday, January 25th at 6:30. Here at HES, PTO is open to all families with elementary students. in our district. They help with finding things we need here at our school, and supporting our staff.
I'm Milena, and our Math of the Month is the next award. This award is given to one student chosen by their classroom teacher that was done an outstanding job with math over the past month. Here is Miss Strout to announce our winners.
Hello, Wildcats. It's Miss Strout here to introduce the mathematicians of the month. Brentley Bunger, Ari Johnson, Asher Atkin, Lexi Gott, Brooklyn Kendall, Angel Guzman, Malachi Deodorf, Aiden Keller, Cody Vanover, Dre Walton, Dawson Babb, Kira Newland, Easton Choate, Brody Myers, Alexis Cavender, Toby Giamalva, Xavier Marin, Avery Gilmore, John Ekstrom, Ava McGuire, Easton Moore, Lennon Cornelius, and Alexis Saldana. Great job, guys.
I'm Maggie, and I'm here to introduce our special teachers to present their awards. Here are Miss Bathgate, Miss Hearn, Coach Thorpe, and Miss Lyman.
Good morning, Wildcats. This is Mrs. Bathgate here to announce your class winner for the month and our Art in the Community winners. This month, our class winner is Mrs. French Ward's class, so congratulations to you. And then our Art in the Community students are the following. We've got Colin Wolf, Cora Hawkins, Aaliyah Thomas, Meredith Flowers, Kyson Schleen, Mila Barrett, Lola Jones, Kira Newland, and Ava Baldwin. Congratulations.
Hi Wildcats and Wildcat families. I'm Mrs. Hearn, the music teacher, and I'm here today to present our December Music Star Awards. I'm going to begin first with our class awards to the classes who earned the most stickers on our Bravo Board contest for doing great things in the music room together as a class. So our third grade winners this month are Mrs. Gerke's class. Our second grade winners are Mrs. Holman's class, and our first grade winners are Mrs. Hearn's class. Next, I want to present our individual Music Star Awards, students who've been proving to be outstanding musicians and also model great Wildcat behavior. So I'm going to begin with Mrs. T. Brown's class. The Music Star Award is Harper Chenoweth. In Mrs. Comfort's class, Winnie Hogan. In Mrs. Geary's class, William Zhang. In Mrs. Gerke's class, Annabelle DeMoro. In Mrs. Hammond's class, Adeline Cheney. In Mrs. Hawkins' class, James DeLeon. In Mrs. Hopper's class, Jade Hendren. In the second grade classrooms, in Miss Harrigan's class, Oscar Wise. In Mrs. Hastings' class, Lola Jones. In Mrs. Holman's class, Teller Linville. In Mrs. Knight's class, Christopher Randazzo. In Mrs. Peters' class, Wyatt Bird. In Mrs. Siegenthaler's class, Aaliyah Francis. And in Mrs. Studley's class, Parker Sharp. And now for our first grade music stars. In Mrs. Blomquist's class, Hope Arnold. In Mrs. A. Brown's class, Elijah Long. In Mrs. Cooper's class, Maverick Osborne. In Mrs. Florence's class, Fletcher Huckabee. In Mrs. French Ward's class, Daxton Kennedy. In Mrs. Hearn's class, Kobe Wilson. In Miss Maxwell's class, Dominic Garcia Resendez. And in Mrs. Mitchell's class, Callan Bechtel. Congratulations, Wildcat musicians.
Hi HES, Coach Thorpe here. I am going to announce our Sportsmanship Award winners for class and individuals. Our class winners are Miss Geary's class. Congratulations. First grade is Max Rain and Phineas Wise. Second grade is Ava Plant and Teller Linville. And third grade is Emery Sanders and James DeLeon. Congratulations.
Right, good morning, Wildcats. This is Mrs. Lahman from the library. And for the month of December, I was looking at classes that deserve to get the library award. There is one class that every single visit they came in, I was able to give their teacher a compliment, which was a great improvement that I saw from previous months with this class. So I am giving the award to Mrs. Maxwell's first grade class. Congratulations.
I'm Harper, and before we go, I want to remind you that we will not have school on January 15th or January 29th. One holiday is one is a teacher learning day. Thank you for joining us for today's assembly. Have a great weekend.
Hi guys, I'm Mrs. Brown, and thank you for watching our class. I've been so proud of them this week we've celebrated Chiefs Week in between our snow days, and my class is going to tell you their favorite Chiefs player.
Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce.
Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes.
Pacheco.
Patrick Mahomes. Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce.
Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes.
Travis Kelce.
Patrick Mahomes.
Travis Kelce.
Patrick Mahomes.
Travis Kelce.